Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome you, gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to a live stream that I've managed to get working. It's okay. I have a new PC coming Tuesday, so I've still got the old reliable working in the shed, so I can still come to you live at least. It's just video production that's a bit of an issue. I hope I phoned you all well. Hi, Sadiko. Nice for you to be here, mate. Nice to see you. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. The sun's out, which is a rarity in the UK. Well, what a day yesterday was. Sadly, I couldn't be there. I don't know why. I kind of missed it somehow. And by the time we got round to realizing there was something on, I was sort of locked into something I couldn't get out of. It is the way it is, but I won't be for the next one. I'm fully prepared. And on the 27th of July, I will be going to London and I will be taking part in the very next march. A march that I think all of us, if at all possible, should be attending, because the one yesterday was just absolutely stunning. It actually gave me and many other people some hope that maybe, just maybe, enough people are waking up to the realities of what's going on in this country. To see that many Union flags, crosses of St. George's, Israeli flags, there was some Californian flags there, Trump supporter flags there. It was just to be able to watch that. I had it on live. I tuned into Pazzy's stream when he was on. I just, anything, and I had it on in the background while I was pottering around, and then on my phone while I was tied up doing something else. And it was just absolutely amazing. Now, I will cover how the media have spun it in a moment, and there should be no shocks, surprises, or horrors at them. Yeah, so do I, Salico. So do I. It moved me. It actually showed that, and again, it's like we all sound like I say on this channel when I say to the people, look, you're not on your own. There are thousands, if not millions, of us who feel this way. Okay, there may be different splinters, and you may not agree with what everybody else says, but if you're united behind that thing there, that wonderful, gorgeous flag of ours, then that should all that should matter. It doesn't matter about your race, your creed, your religion, whatever. As long as you unite behind this wonderful flag here, and as long as you uphold British values, then that's all that matters. Look, our demographics are never going to change. Okay, it's too late for that. And there have been many, many immigrants who've come and added a huge contribution to this country. It's just a matter of fact. But the problem is the biggest thing that people have a egregious complaint against is the fact that we're not getting those kinds of immigrants. I mean, just the thought that plasticine mob organised spontaneous demos in almost every country at the same time. We need to do it as well. We need to let the world see we're against them. 100% agreed. What Tommy was shouting was true. Look, we're going to get a Labour government in. There's nothing we can do about that. It's going to happen. Okay. But in that time, we really, really, really need to start organising. More of us need to get behind their camera or in front of their cameras, behind their mics, and start speaking out. We genuinely do. Hello, Chris. And yes, Rule Britannia indeed. Yesterday showed the possibilities and showed that we are united. And we have to unite. We have to get organised. We have to be, quite rightly, setting up demonstrations and showing, like yesterday, that we're not going to take this line down. That we are in a situation where we have to fight. And it's as simple as that. I mean, to sit and watch that and to see that, you know what? I felt immensely proud of those people who went down there. I have a few new videos in the works on the West Wars. Brilliant, Salico. Bring them out, mate. All the information. We need to speak out. We need to speak freely. We need to push the message out. We have to stop nitpicking. Yeah. Okay. Now, I had one of the comments that did pop up on one of my things, which said, which I deleted immediately, which was there's no the old chant of the NF. Yeah. Look, those days are gone. There are many races, many creeds, many religions now in this country, and there's nothing you can do about it. I know some people go, "Oh, deport them all." You can't. Okay, it's just not going to happen, and that's not what we want. That's not what we need. We need to take control of our own country before it comes out and we become the illegals. Agreed. Agreed. Now, there are, or there is, at least one, one, and fair play to her. Is it Lubna or Lubnina, who is a moderate woman, Muslim, who's speaking out, and she's calling for other moderate Muslims to come out. Yes, you do, because if you live here and you support that flag, then you're my brother or my sister. Oh, I don't care about your gender, your religion, your sexual orientation. I don't give a shit. And that's what we need to portray. If we want to keep this country together, we have to unite like never before. And we need to put petty differences aside. Yes, we all do our things, we all say our things, and we all do it our own unique way. And there are times where people don't agree. But if it's like little tiny bits, no, that and united behind that is what's important. The problem is I don't see any other option other than other options than deport. The only other is martial law to control hostile immigrants. It is difficult, and this is the thing. This is the conversation that needs to be said. It's a difficult conversation. It really is a very difficult thing. Make voting compulsory. Yes, I think we should. But the problem with that is what do you do to those who don't? That's it. Is it Lubna? I'm sorry. If and it just gets back to, I'm ever so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I do apologise. Apologies. She's called her like a common sense lady. Yes, she is, and she's very, very good at what she does. She's very, very clever, and she's very, very targeted in where she aims her attacks. Well, not attacks, where she's calling people out. I think she's very clever. I think she's very smart, and I also think she's very brave because she says herself that even Muslims are frightened of extreme Muslims. Okay, we can't we can't tag everybody together. Just like the media's tagged anyone who speaks up against it, and who was anyone who was out on that march yesterday, and we'll bring them up in a minute. That they're far right and they're hooligans and they're thugs and they're disgusting animals. Yeah, that's what we do with all Muslims. Now, don't get me wrong, if you are sitting in silence, because silence is no longer an option, okay? It's no longer an option. Silence is accepting. You can't sit in silence anymore and hope that it goes away. We need to speak out. We need to speak out. Yeah, I have only just recently discovered her as well, Sadiko, and I wish I'd known her before because she's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, yes, thanks for that, File. How you doing, brother? You okay? I hope all things are good with you, mate. Yeah, happy. Yeah. Well, at least somebody had to do it. Yeah, exactly. It's true. We're not far right. We're just so far. Well, exactly. We're right so far. We are. But this is how it's going to be put, isn't it? This. I mean, I'll show you in a minute on some of the things that the media have put out. Which, to be fair, I'm glad they've done. I'm glad that they've stuck it out there. I didn't want the nice ones here. Well, they're here. It's a difficult one. We've got to give somewhere. As to be fair, yeah. I know you in the States are suffering as well, mate. Yeah, things do seem to be going down all over the place. Been watching Lubina for a month now. Yeah, she's very sensible. We need to organise these events in towns and cities so people can come together to show solidarity. Agreed. We can't just have them in London. Did you watch Lawfare? It was very. I haven't got round to doing it just yet, mate. But it's on the on the ever increasing list of things to do because it's interesting. It really is. I never thought I'd see a political persecution, but well, yes. I mean, well, going down on what happened to Donald Trump, they've weaponized the justice system for political reasons, just like they have here, really. Um, but the thing is, what it's done for Trump is made him more popular. It's going to be a landslide in the US. So at least there's that to look forward to, my friend. And if they don't, then I'd hate to see what happens in the US. If you think January the 6th was an issue, indeed. But no, it was. What we need to do is we need to use common sense. We need to stop and think about things, and we have to be careful how and what we do. The country is as it is. Now, if you do mass deportations and just that isn't the way to go forward. It really genuinely isn't. Sorry. Lawfare is an excellent working class patriot channel that shows fully our shared faith. Excellent. I shall have a look at that. Lawfare, my eyes. Yeah, well, I'm fully aware of the telltale state that we live in. We live in a terrible place. Maybe don't make your political opponent more popular. Well, yeah, that backfired. The 27th of July, we need to flood the city with people, block the full city. Well, I'm going to be there. Now I know it's coming. I'm going to make sure, damn sure, that on the 27th of July, I'm going to be there. I'm definitely going to that one. And we all, as many of us as possible. Yesterday was awesome. 27th of July, we need to, as quite rightly Preston said right there, we need to flood it. We need to just block it. Just block it up. We really do. Really do need to block it up. Agreed. Everyone, if you can. We know it's, look, there's plenty of time now. Okay. 27th of July, London. We all need to be there. We all definitely need to be there. I can't wait till November. I want Biden gone now. Sick of him. So the rest of the world. Hopefully I'm fit enough to make it. Andrew, I hope you are as well, sir. I genuinely hope you are. Let's, something to aim for, my friend. Biden is the worst leader ever in the West, never mind the USA. Well, yeah. Not that Biden even knows that. I mean, I don't even know if Biden knows his own name. Genuinely. But what we need to do is we need to start making our voices louder. We need to have more people doing this right now. We need more people speaking out, even more and more and more and more. We do it. We need it. Yesterday should show you the fact that you're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah, yes. Look, not going to sugarcoat it. It's difficult. Hello, Jeff. Nice to see you, sir. It's not easy. Okay. As soon as you start talking about this, you do get hate. It is what it is. But the thing is, they've used racist and Islamophobe and God knows what else so much now. It means nothing. It means nothing. It genuinely does. If Farage would swallow his pride, apologise to Tommy for throwing him under the bus to get Brexit reform, we'll have plenty of votes. To be fair, mate, I'll be honest. I think I've made my opinion of reform quite clear. Reform aren't going to save you. If you've got Tice in charge, reform isn't going to save us. It genuinely isn't. Farage is only interested in Farage. Farage is only interested in his own money, his own bank balance, etc. And that's perfectly obvious right now. He has an opportunity to stand and to, make a political statement that I'm standing up against you. But he chose the US instead. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I couldn't believe Biden stopping arms for Israel. One thing should. Well, the thing is, he will. Tice isn't nice. No, Tice is a liar. Tice is an asshole. Tice was quite happy to push the jibby jab. Yeah, he's not apologised for that. Tice listens to other people instead of his own party. Tice is in the back pocket of hope, not hate. And I'm sorry, but if he went, maybe. But no, they're especially sick of me. No, but they're better chance than the rest of. But you have to be realistic. And this is something else that's quite painful. You have to be realistic. In reality, is that this general election coming up in 4 weeks' time, yeah, it's going to be the lowest turnout ever. Because, as Tommy said on the stage, the biggest problem we have in this country right now is apathy. People just go, I can't be asked to vote. That's where the problem comes from. A recent survey said that, if Farage had stood, which he didn't, but if he had, he'd have got 16 extra points. But they weren't coming from people who wouldn't vote. They were coming from Labour and Conservatives. So you'd have ended up with the same result, just lower votes. It's painful to have to look at it and admit that, but that's the way it is. I wouldn't say Farage is weak. Farage is a driven man. He's just driven by money and popularity, sadly. Hope not hate us are creepy. They're evil. They are definitely evil. Money and power are the great tools. Correct. They absolutely are. I do not consent is going on my votes. If that's all we could do. I mean, this is the problem. We all know there isn't anyone there. Just think Alex Liddy is the guy who leads illegals. Well, yes, exactly. Hello, Sharon. Welcome to the stream, which is I'm quite impressed. I managed to get running. What we really do need to do, and this is one of the things that is difficult to do, is we have to be realistic about the situation that we're currently in. No matter what happens, Labour are going to get in. Okay, there's nothing that can do it. We're all good here in. I hope you're all well. I hope everybody who's in, thanks for joining me in the chat. I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying the lovely weather that we're actually managing to have. Why are there two Pride flags and no Union Jack? Good question. Very good question. You were there, Sharon. Well, thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you. As far as all the people I know who went down have said, it was an absolutely awesome day. And judging by the videos and everything I watched, it was an amazing thing. It was so beautiful to see. And it should lift people's hearts to see that, there is an opportunity for us. My town's to get out free rolls for people who voted to try and get a brilliant idea. Anything you can. Yes, it was lovely. It looked amazing. Genuinely, it looked amazing. Absolutely brilliant. So, so good. We do want to screw with the most. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Agreed. Well done, Sharon. Lots of love. Absolutely. And she was born and raised in Brum, just up the road. I know. I'm sure you don't live there anymore, do you? I think you moved, didn't you, Sharon? I'm sure you said you moved. You wouldn't recognise the place now. The irony is, the last general election, Labour looked like it was on its knees and out of action. They said it'd take a generation to get this party electable again. Well, no, it didn't. It took the Conservative Party who decided to abandon being Conservatives and becoming left wing. The irony is, Labour aren't going to get in because they're great. They're going to get in by default because we have a huge wave of apathy. People don't want to vote. I knew it. I remembered. Yes, you moved up to Yorkshire. Fair play to you. The Conservatives have handed this on a plate. Now, whether that's by design, some would argue it is. But that's the irony. Labour aren't going to win because they're great. They're going to win by default. Now, I would love it if Reform was in a position to do something, but they're not. Their performance in the local elections proved that, sadly. It is sad, but the thing is, having Tice in charge is one of the biggest stumbling blocks. Sorry to be a downer. Yesterday was a waste of time. A new day and everything forgotten until the next little protest, and round we go. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. You don't need to. It's not a downer, but it could be seen as a waste of time. I see it as what it was. I see it as something, a glimmer of hope. I'm not sure the final Death tour was. I'm guessing it was when Rishi sacked Suella for speaking to the people. No, the downfall of the Conservatives was literally everything they've done, which is fuck all, really. Born in Stone, lived in Stafford for 10 years, moved through, no fault of my own, now live in Derby, but we're probably a Wolves. Hopefully Blues go straight back to Championship. Well, season, I reckon, before we do that. We've got a massive rebuild. I'd say it's by design. Very little happens that isn't planned. Absolutely agree, Kurab. I absolutely agree. Think about it. You get more choice who runs for Prime Minister. Years ago, the working class choice with who's saying, well, yes, absolutely. Birmingham is still in my heart. It always is wherever you go. You can't take the Brum out of the girl out of Birmingham, but you can take the. Well, yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Handing the baton over in a relay race to make sure they share the pickage. Well, this is true. This is true. LSP Productions a pretty good vid. I do not consent. Yep. Everybody nip over and have a look. I haven't seen that myself, but you say if I ain't good, lol. I'm Scottish and I have the S&P. Well, yeah. Most of my life reform can't be any worse than them. Well, when if you compare it to the S&P, yeah, you've got a fair point there, Preston. You genuinely have. Yeah. Indeed, indeed. Greetings from Dublin. Hello, Robbie. How you doing? Irish guy, but a fan of British culture. I've been following a lot of turmoil in British streets. Ireland's not far behind. Ireland's fighting. I have got a video which was about to be released until the main computer went down the pan, which was highlighting the Irish thing and cause and what cause. But once I get the damn thing back and I can boot it up, that'll be one of the first videos that comes out. But you Irish lads have had it hard because it's been dumped on you quickly. Here in the UK, this has been a slow process of turning us into an apathetic country. So yeah, you've got it sort of quick and hard, which is why you're fighting. Where here, most people have stopped fighting and would refer to be the ostriches. To be fair, Dad came from awesome Smethwick, not far from here. Ireland seriously needs to get rid of its far left government. Well, isn't it the same issue? Ireland's got the same issues we've got, as America's got, as Germany's got, as Spain's got, and I could just run through it all. The whole of the West is in serious, serious trouble. It really is. And we need to organise. Okay, change isn't going to happen overnight, which is another reason why reform isn't going to happen overnight. It just isn't. You was born in Dudley. All right, yeah, I'm all right, our kid. Oh, it's great, isn't it? Oh, up there in Dudley. Which is the accent everybody says I speak, which I probably do. I don't know. I don't listen to myself speak very often, and if I hear myself, I just sound the same. But no, we need to. We've got 4 years, 4 or 5 years. We're going to go through hell. It's going to be bad. The next 4 or 5 years is going to be bad, and you have to prepare yourself for that. Really, really do. Hello, Monty Mo. Welcome back. Yes, it is a beautiful sunny afternoon. Yes, we do need our good men to stand up. We do. It's time to stand on that line. It genuinely is. Yeah, I think all the West government is being blackmailed myself. Well, there's definitely something going on in the background, isn't there? Absolutely stand your ground. The line has been pushed and pushed and pushed, and now it can go back no further. Now you have to dig your heels in, stick your shield in the ground, and that's it. We're not moving any further. That's it. And that's something I got from yesterday, is the fact that a lot of people now are sticking their heels into the ground and go, no more. We're not going back anymore. We're not giving in. We're going to fight. We're going to stand, and you're not going to silence us. And it's a good thing. I can't stand it again. Hold on a second. I don't know where your pen is. There's loads in there. Sorry, it's my son. Yeah, the lion will fight back. Well, there's nothing worse than a cornered Englishman, they used to say. But of course, now there's nothing worse than a cornered British person, because we've been pushed into a corner. Now, there's two ways we can do this. We can either do it like yesterday, which is peaceful, forceful show of strength. I don't really want to do the second one. But sadly, if we're pushed any harder, that's going to happen. As much as we don't want it to happen, because we can't. Violence never solves anything. It's a short-term fix, but it never actually fixes the issue. Okay, ex-soldier, violence doesn't solve it. It solves tomorrow, next week, but it doesn't solve 2 weeks away. Yes, it was great. I'm up for more. Awesome. That's what we want to hear. We need people to stand. We need people to fight. We need people to stick their heels into the sand and say no more. It's as simple as that. We unite behind this wonderful flag here, and we just ignore each other's petty little things that niggle and just get on with it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if people agree or disagree. Yeah, I mean, as we had some, what was it? Bruce Lee, who come on and said it was a waste of time. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's his opinion, but he's here. So he's still standing there. And as long as you stand on the line, I don't care what you think, how you feel. Genuinely, I don't. We talk out truth. Absolutely, we do. Some people will jump to the chance to do the second thing, then we lose. Indeed. So while we're on, let's get up some of the wonderful things that the media have managed to stick up for us. So, Tommy Robinson leads thousand-strong football hooligan march in London as balaclava-clad demonstrators fly the flag of St George and let off smoke canisters as officers make first arrests. 2. Okay, there was 2 arrests. That was it. Just 2. There was 2 arrests, and there's 1 person in a balaclava. And a 1 singular smoke bomb. But we don't get this when the Free Plasticine movement were doing it on Tower Bridge, when they set off loads of smoke canisters. So that was the first wonderful bit. Then we get Tommy Robinson leads football hooligan march in London demanding resignation of Met Police Chief as thousands of officers take to the streets, which, as far as I have understood, the Met Police did a fantastic job. They were no problem. They let it carry on and everything was absolutely wonderful. As far as I know, let's just drop back off there because I can't see the chat. Funny how while back it came out under threat of terrorist attack all over the West, but now the threat has gone away. Well, yeah, exactly. We see lots of stabby, agreed. Our government and police were rewarding Alan Snackbar for their willingness to be violent. Yeah, exactly. Under the Conservatives, the storm is brewing. Batten down the hatches when Labour gets into power, it will become a tornado of mass destruction of British democracy and Christian values. 100% correct, sir. Picture 3 years ago. Exactly. I was about to mention that. Funny that, isn't it? Funny how they'll always drag the old pictures out. Yeah, but then again, this is the media. Yeah, this is the media. Let's be honest. This is how they were going to spin it no matter what. But what they're doing is they're putting these headlines out, and then you go on X and on YouTube, and you see the videos of thousands of people. No trouble. The police arrested 2 people out of that entire march. Just 2. That's it. Not hundreds, not thousands. There was no violence. There was no aggro. There was 2 people arrested, and that was it. But the media were never going to tell you that. There was more aggro at a Free Plasticine movement march on Tower Bridge than there was at Trafalgar. It's just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Football is very popular in Britain. Well, it is, but maybe it's Millwall fans. Well, let's be honest. Every football club has its things. Crazy. I know, completely crazy. You were there, Sharon. You know how bad it was. Good afternoon. Welcome, Paranormal Channel. Welcome. I bet the 2 was planted by the cops. Probably. The 2 were counter protests that got in the middle of the march. There you go. So in reality, no one from the march got arrested. It's as simple as that. The truth comes out. No matter how much they want to lie, the truth comes out. Endure together, embrace the welcoming light, stand tall and resist. Amen. Amen. I'm just waking up. Well, good morning. Keep the volume down a bit, just in case, because we don't, it's difficult when you just woke up. Get that coffee down your throat. You'll be fine, right and rain in a bit. So what else have we had? What else did they bring up? Yep, there we go. Tommy Robinson supports shout out hate chant at far right London demo. That yeah, okay. Metropolitan Police on high alert, having identified individuals in the crowd associated with violent disorder, but nothing happened. That's the thing. Nothing happened at all. It's unbelievable. Lol. 1 balaclava, 2 arrests, a few peeing in the streets, far right. Well, this is it. Well, we knew it was going to be far right. It's always far right. If you don't agree with anything that these lunatics spout, you're far right. It's just ridiculous. I'm so tired. Well, I'm sorry if I woke you up. To get out, men. Exactly. I live in Manchester. Was up and down town. Like it was risky. Well, yeah, it's very difficult to do. Hello, Paddy. Indeed. The story depends on who's telling it. Well, yes, and let's be honest, has anyone genuinely is anyone shocked or surprised by those headlines? Anyone? Because we all knew it was gonna go. They want the violence, but there wasn't any violence. They want the aggro. I mean, I don't know what far right hates chant they were saying. Well, I know there was one that was singing about something about, Alan, who the is Alan? As far as I mean, I don't know what Alan done. It must be it's this Alan snack bar problem, but that was about the most chant. I mean, the other things were, Rule Britannia. Um, yeah, I can see how that would. Yeah, exactly. What a load of rubbish. And we love you too, Sharon. We love you too. I expect to win a mass PM's accession emergency election. Hmm. No, not really. The news lies. Of course it does. We all knew. I mean, even Tommy before the march, and a lot of people, commentators were saying, look, when you go, no matter how much you get goaded, don't do anything. The police will have put agent provocateurs in there. People would have been there to cause trouble. And it never happened. Well, it's all your fault then, Crawl. It's all your fault. They were apparently they were asking who you were, mate. As far as I know. Hello, John. Far right is an anti-white slur. Far right is well, it is, but it's also but the thing is, it's not an anti-white because there were plenty of Asians and black guys and girls down at that march. What it is it's a convenient thing. It's what was it? What's it? Not anti-vax. You're anti-vax. It's just a word created by the media to just be able to bundle everybody up into one point and just shove them in a corner. Oh well, you're anti-vax. You're far right. You're Islamophobic. You're race. All these things mean nothing now. They mean nothing. They use them that much that they mean nothing anymore. I mean, I'm called it on a regular basis. I genuinely am, and it means nothing. It doesn't fear me. It doesn't make me upset or anything because I just expect it. I definitely do not go to Manchester City. I hate marches now would open my mouth and get arrested, or perhaps or both. Yeah, you probably would. Hello, Colin Archer. When somebody says far right, the correct response is compared to what? There you go. What a great, that's a perfect response. Far right to what? I'm so far right. So Jesus is on the right hand of his. Exactly. Exactly. The two arrests were plasticine infiltrators starring Shirley. Well, anyone surprised? So when they go, people were arrested, it was nothing to do with the march. Absolutely nothing to do with the march. But what a surprise. But even then, even if it was something to do with the march, 2 people out of over 20,000 is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've only seen one plasticine march in Liverpool. One of my neighbours was on the march, so I didn't want to cause any trouble. This is the problem, isn't it? I get it. I understand. But I'd actually probably go round to your neighbour and ask him why. And see if they actually genuinely understand the problem. But I understand, if it's your neighbour, it's your neighbour. It is what it is. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And then, of course, there was good old Sky News, who were busy doing what they do best, which is talking crap. So let's just share this screen. And let's just. So here we go. So it says at the top, far right activist Tommy Robinson. I don't see how he's far right, but he goes, organised a demonstration in central London to call out 2-tier policing system, which is absolutely true and correct, and demand the resignation of the Met Police Commissioner Mark Rowley, and many, many other things. But that was just their convenience. That was their convenient thing. This is their thousands and I mean, right. Mr. Robinson says the protest about wanting Met Commissioner Mark Rowley to resign. Okay. More than 2,000 Met police officers were on duty in London to police the rally, and apparently, no, they were really, really good. There was no problem. I mean, a couple of them even had their picture with Lawrence Fox. I mean, look at that. Stand up to racism held a counter protest, which apparently about 20 people turned up to. And that was it. Because they have to put that, even though not hardly anyone was there. There was no. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful thing to see, it really is. Oh, sorry, let's go off here. You can see yourselves. Two people, what a staggering amount. I know, amazing. We should do this once a month. If we could, yes, absolutely, 100%. I thought it was a great family day out. Well, if I presume you went there, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think these face nappy, yeah, okay, nappy wearers should be named and shamed. Well, that's why they wear them, so you can't find out who it was. Chris, it was awesome. I'd love to do it again. 27th of July, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget. So apparently Tommy has the power to muster thousands of protesters. Um, yeah, apparently he does. Because we only went because Tommy said. A lot of people went because they're just sick of it. They're just sick of it. The counter protesters were a miserable looking bunch. There was hardly anyone there. That's why. Funny that. Funny that. If Tommy gets anyone far right, he'll be sneaking up on the far left from behind. Yeah, he'll be lapping them. Lawrence used to be married to Billy Piper. Yes, and he's paying terribly for that. It's a trendy thing to support the far left Palestine march at the Charlotte Church. Oh, wow. Charlotte Church, whatever. She was only doing it because she got a new TV program or something, singing out anti Jewish chants loud and proud. Exactly. Now, there's a hate thing, but you don't do anything about that. But they claim that our protest was screaming out hate chants, of which they can't quote or show you or give you any evidence of um, because, well, there wasn't any. Same people at JSO and Insulet. Well, yeah, they're just bloody mental. I see another one did one, stuck a sticker on a painting and stuck around to the wall. What they should do is should put barriers around, take the painting down, put barriers around, just leave them there, let them starve. Hello, Paul. Great day. So proud to be British. Have something to believe in again. Amen. Amen. And that's what it should be. I know some people, oh well, it might be a waste of time. It doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't. It shows that we're not on our own. I seriously want to be there. I have PTSD and get paranoid in crowds. Understand. And if it rallies but near, I would try my best to be there. Amen. The thing is, look, if you can't go, you can't go. I mean, I couldn't go to this one, as gutted as I am. But I think they had 800,000 people watching on YouTube and X, which is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's only a way of saying nothing comes of it. Well, the rise in patriotism was a blessing. Chris, to be sweet, no need to be there. Exactly. You don't have to be there. It's if you can get there. If you can get there, it'd be great. Talking of evidence, they have managed to find anything. No, of course not. Of course not. They haven't found anything on that. Hold on, I've had a message. Hold on, let me just. Sorry to be. Yeah, hold on. There you go. Sort that out. Sorry about that. Chris, I don't have PTSD. I couldn't hack it. The police were being absolute bastards. Fair enough. Chris, I don't know a lot of people, but I had to. Well, it's if you can get there, you can get there. If you can't, you can't. It's no bother. It doesn't mean you're not. It doesn't matter any more or any less. Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to see everyone behave themselves, set good sound. Very proud to be British. Glad to see some hope. Yeah, amen. From now until the 20th is a long gap. It is what it is. Sadly, it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. 750,000 watched it on Twitter. Amen. Yeah, it was great. Was at my brother-in-law's 60th birthday party. Yes, he couldn't attend the march. Don't worry about it. It's if you can. It's, the police were blocking Westminster Bridge, searching everyone, looking for more military and police. Yeah, well, it is what it is, but they didn't do a very good job of the free plasticine movement, did they? You couldn't go because you were streaming with us, Lol. No, I had something before I streamed with you. There was something far more important before I streamed with you, I'm afraid. Streaming with you was a bonus. It really was, and it was fun to do it. Family before country, unfortunately for me. Hey, mate, well, it is. It is. There is no one's bringing anybody into question at all. No one. No one at all. Yeah, exactly. No problem at all. Sadly, by the 27th of July, such protests will probably be illegal under the new government. Then they can try, and we'll just turn up any case. But you're right. I bet it's one of the first things Labour brings in. Rare to get the whole family together nowadays. It is, sadly. It really is. Sorry about that. Hold on. I love being on live streams because it's all his messages. Compared to Sky News, whose live feed on Twitter had 500 so watching the so-called news. Exactly. You know, we are the new media. I love our British men. I help as much as I can. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Look, if you can get to a march, go. If you can't, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the police were warned. Hello, Christa Blue, that there could be trouble. Yeah, because they had it in their head, they had it in their mentality that that's what was going to happen. That's what they were told. That's what they thought. So they prepared for it, and there wasn't any, which was a credit to everybody who was there. My pal had this idea that ban protests before it. Well, this is the only issue we have when Labour do get in. That'll probably be the first thing they pass. But they're in a difficult position with that. I must admit, I was very uncomfortable wearing my level 3 body armor underneath my jacket, but I didn't want to take any chances in case we were enriched on the way home. I understand your concern, Billy. I understand your concern. Forget me manners. Hello, you're okay. Yeah, Chris, are you sure you're okay, dude? Don't worry about it, mate. Yes, she was absolutely brilliant. I was watching the whole thing on YouTube. It's peaceful and well organised. The next one is in July. Many YouTubers are going to create a consortium. Yeah, well, I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm going. Yeah, BBC, British Brainwashing Corporation. Time I mentioned on stage, his live stream hit 750,000 viewers at the same time as Sky had only 550. Not 550,000, just 550. Well, as I said, we are becoming the media, which frightens them even more, which is why everything is what it is. I'm thinking of buying a Stabject, to be honest. Isn't it sad that we live in a world that we have to think like this? You know, I'm terrified when my kids go out uptown, up to Birmingham. It's a scary world. I mean, things just going into Solihull. It's scary. Too many people with knives and too many stupid people. I'm good, thanks. Nice to hear. I just want the word out, the sheep, the MSN to listen reason. Amen. Some folks are scared to display unique colours en route to centre. It's terrible. Why not? I'm proud of that. I fly it all the time. I've got one over my house. I've got it on my car. I'm not scared of them. If they don't like it, that's my problem. Chris, I'm going as a knight in armour. Oh, that'd be armour's heavy. Be careful. Each event will get bigger. Like Lawrence said, this was day one. It was day one. The next one, the 27th, will be bigger. My worry now is they'll go after Tommy for embarrassing them. They probably will. They'll probably come up with some other trumped up charge that he'll get thrown out. You just don't go out, you become a prisoner in your own home. And and thing is, that's why they want 15-minute cities. They don't want us mingling. They don't want us. That's why there's been a concerted effort to destroy hospitality, because they don't want us in pubs talking and dancing and sorting things out that they can't hear and watch. Spend my time in any rich city. I recommend it, Chris. A second chance to, yeah. Oh, so sad. Dressed as a knight. Oh, that'd be nice to see. Yeah, Boudica. I was just about to say Boudica. Absolutely. Not as a knight, dressed as Boudica. Yeah, that would be awesome. The Muppets were all waving their Palestine flag at the bottom of the London Eye. There's about 200 of them. Yeah, that'd be about right. Yeah, Boudica. Yes. Goes Boudica or Boadicea, depending on which way you want to pronounce it. The thing is, they can't make any martyrs. This is their issue, and when we go back to the US, which is why they won't actually do anything to Trump. Yes, I'm a warrior heart. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The total watching it must have been off a multiple charge of live streams covered yesterday. Well, I mean, there was a lot. I mean, I know Paz was doing a stream. There were other people, other YouTubers were down there, were doing streams as well. So, get my horse. That's a good idea. Chariot as well with those big. No, man, maybe not the blades on the wheels. Police might not like that. It might be a bit too much. Just thinking out loud. I'm going as Wonder Woman then. Amen. I live as my prisoner for the life. Oh, really? That's sorry to hear that, Chris. Genuinely, sir. Genuinely. Absolutely sorry to hear that. Everyone I spoke on the stage yesterday is all proud. Amen. Absolutely, 100%. He was fantastic. I haven't seen any of the footage yesterday, but I did say, well, I did watch Lawfare. Yeah, I have got to watch Lawfare. I haven't watched it yet, but to watch the multiple different, and the thing is, it was nice to get multiple angles, multiple viewpoints. I've watched Paul Thorpe's, video as well, and it looks absolutely awesome. It's just, it's absolutely it was just a great day, and we everybody who went there have a Wonder Woman outfit and Xena too. Wow! You can only go as one person, make your mind up. Yeah, thoughts and prayers, Chris. Look, Chris, yeah, DMs are always open, my friend, on X, and on Facebook. If you just wanna drop a message and just chat about stuff like that, mate, I'm here. We're all here for you. Seriously, mate, because that's something else we need to do. We need to build a community where we care for each other, because that was something else that was destroyed. Our community, our sense of community was destroyed. We need to rebuild that. So when we have people like Chris who's struggling, then we should all rally around Chris and offer him our help and our support. We need to stick back. We need to stick together. We really do. Yeah, Sadako, well said. New Year's Eve, excellent. Paul thought he's doing God's work. He certainly is. He could do Robin Hood. Yes, Archer Collin. He's actually an archer. He's a medieval recreator. Indeed. I watch Lawfare on Rumble. Not sure how it is on YouTube. I'm sure I can find it. Danny Tomo has put Lawfare up on his YouTube. There you go. So if you go onto Danny Tomo's channel, you can get it from there. The good thing out of my agoraphobia, it may open my eyes to what's going on. I have stopped watching the MSN or any TV at all. Now my eyes are open. I'm in disbelief of what we are as a country. Amen, brother. Amen. Absolutely amen. Great to hear Christ's name being praised. Look, I've been an atheist for, oh, well, since I was a young child. And just recently, I've started to come back into Christianity because I see the devil, I see the devil's work. And if the devil exists, then God must exist. So, ergo, it's back on. I mean, I've even managed to find my old confirmation card, my Christian card. She's up there in that frame. It's time to get back to God sometimes. I did archery at school. I'm okay at archery. Uh-huh. I'm just waiting for society to give me an excuse to dress like the Mandalorian out and about. Amen. Won't be long. More like we're going to be more Mad Max stuff at this rate, the way we're going. Perfectly correct about building a community. That's why they want to close pubs, ban cars. Exactly. Stay at home, suck up propaganda. 1984 in full action. Amen. Don't forget, we're reporting about this, not just Paul Thorpe, has been out for 4 years. Absolutely. Building a community is key. Correct. I'm a strong English woman, a loving heart. I can't kill because of love. Understandable. I watched the film last night. It was amazing. I can't wait to watch it myself. I've got it. I think I might watch it tonight before I go to bed. Watch the old sitcoms cheers me up before UK went all PC overload. Yep. Now, you know what? All the old shows, they go, "Ooh, warnings, this, that, and the other." Still make you laugh. Still make you laugh over and over again. Lockdown gave me to the world to get to the word. Amen. Lockdown was a horrendous punishment. It was an experiment to see what they could do to us. But what it actually did, it did open a lot more people's eyes to what was going on. Well done, guys. So you're building a community. No hate. There is no hate. There's no need for hate. Hate is even when my kids go, "Oh, I hate you." No, hate is a powerful word. I've seen what hate does. I've seen the evil that hate can create. You don't want that. We don't want that. Hate has no room for us. I'm not religious, but I do believe in spirituality. Whatever. Honestly, mate, it makes no difference to me. Many of more have come back to Christianity more than the devil shows his hand. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Hello, Michael. Some people won't watch Law Force because they've been brainwashed about Tommy Sheep. Well, unfortunately, what can you do? All we can do is raise voices and say, look, just once, just watch and understand. 70s and 80s still sitcoms. I've got Fawlty Towers, The Goodies, everything all up there on DVD. They're awesome. Absolutely awesome. Monstyle bow or longbow. There you go. Because he's got longbow. He's an awesome archer. He's old Colin. Genuinely. The Woodlander, great channel. Building communities, securing land. There you go. All these channels will pop up, ladies and gentlemen. Pop on over and give them a look. Aquarius woman, yeah, absolutely true. It is true, Ben. I guess now I guess how I got over my agoraphobia, I was made homeless, and my authority. Oh, really, mate? Jesus, dude, you've gone through some shit, dude. I hope everything is all right with you, mate, honestly, because we're here for you. Genuinely, we're here for you. Old Bo, nice. I wouldn't. Ironically, it started 2020 lockdown, and somehow as the leftists had emerged with extreme right wing. No, you're not extreme right wing. Don't play into their language use. You're not right wing. You're just right. It's just the fact that you can see what's coming on, and you're not right wing. Literally, it's the left, and then you only have to. I mean, look at This is a classic example. J.K. Rowling, the most leftist person you could possibly imagine, until she went, "No, a woman is a woman." Gone. So you're not far right. You're not far right. You're not agreeing with them, so you're the enemy. So they tag you as that. Chris, the place me on my homeless over Christmas when I was careful. Oh my God, Ben, you are right. Jesus, dudes. Seriously, both of you. I hope you're both okay. Genuinely, I do. They don't care how peaceful they came for us. It finished. Yes, amen. Absolutely. All the live streams by everyone were added up. There must have been over a million viewers, close to 2 million. Maybe, maybe not. It was definitely over a million. Definitely over a million. Sad thing is, Church of England is corrupt and devoted. Well, yes, this is the problem, but that was another reason. They've done it on purpose. As I was talking to Mrs. G, I said to her, you can see the fall of society is almost in parallel with the fall of Christianity. Destroying religion destroys community. It's as simple as that. The more you watch Tommy, the more you'll see he's a good guy. He is a good guy. I've never seen any issues with him. I don't understand what he's going on about, to be fair. It's not right when they don't house British patriots. Come over on a rubber dinghy. Well, don't even go there. Don't even go there. I've got plenty of people who I know who are veterans who are homeless, and it's just not right. It just really, really isn't all right. I care, Chris, even if it says no one does. Yeah. Well, we do. We do. I'm good now. Got a new home in a community that's good now. Hey, bravo, excellent, mate. I'm so glad. So happy for you. Really are. Far right equals patriotic. Absolutely. Glad to hear, Chris. Hang in there, mate. Yeah, you do that, brother. You hang in there. And you, Ben. Since they like playing with words, just mentioned that extreme right also means extremely correct. Yeah, I mean, but don't get me wrong. The reason extreme right. Yeah, the real nutters, and we don't want to go that far either because they're just as bad as the others. In fact, those two are pretty much together. I'm on Discord if anyone needs to chat. Sharon, if you want to drop the Discord stuff in a DM, I'll make sure I share it on the channel. So people, if that's okay with you, I'm on Discord as well, but I haven't got the link. I'm saying my brother now, and if I well, I'm sorry to hear that the council won't help you, mate. It's terrible. And Telegram, it's good to hear, Chris. Tommy is a British hero, needs our protection. I don't think anything serious will happen to Tommy because he's now getting to that level. They don't want to make him a martyr. They'll lock him up probably, but nothing else. Good for you, Sharon, taking your time to chat to people that need someone who can listen to their concerns and worries. Yes. Again, that's community. That's how when I was growing up, I lived in a small close, which is not far from where I live, and we all knew each other. And, all the neighbours used to be auntie and uncle. We used to call them auntie and uncle. Everybody looked after everybody else. Everybody, because they all of them worked at the Land Rover. When the Land Rover was on strike, they all come together, pulled what money they had, or bags of potatoes and stuff like that. We all come together and that's what we need. We need community to start caring for one another. We really do. Nice one, Sharon. God bless. Well said. Ron's hosted a good post event with Tommy and Mayo and Cole. I've got to watch that. Sharon, thank you. That's very, very good of you. Yeah, exactly. We should all care. New phrase, anti-footballism. Yeah. Well, they don't like football. They don't like football because it's where a group of people, 20 or 30,000 people, can get together and they can talk about stuff and no one can listen in. So I wouldn't be surprised to be an attack on football soon. The same people who tried to call the Union Jack racist, as I mentioned to Gobby on another stream, to quote Carl Benjamin, if you saw this flag, it meant freedom. That flag there, to many, many, many people, meant help had arrived back in the day. Genuinely. It did. I have a really rough day. The sun is out today. Yesterday was great. Feeling more positive. Good. Good. Excellent. My email link's in the channel, on the YouTube. If you click on the email, it's there. Um, Send it via that, or send it on my DMs on X, or Twitter as it's called, or whatever it was called, or I'm on Facebook. I'm as on Twitter. I'm on as Gobster, but it's GOBST3R because somebody there, or you can send it to Guy Gobby on Facebook. Seen the post on about house. I haven't seen it yet. Something else got to catch up. Imagine they lock Tommy up now. There's a public will let well, exactly. He's getting to that stage now. We literally hand illegal immigrants a nice first world. Exactly. And this is the issue. We don't have look, I don't have a problem if you're an immigrant, you come in here and you're a doctor, yeah, or you're a nurse, or you're a highly skilled professional, there's no problem. Because we do need these people. We genuinely do need these people. And they're welcome. Of course they're welcome. But it's illegal immigrants who roll over here on a thingy, get a five-star hotel, meals, food, everything they get given to them. When I can take you right now with a camera down into town and I can show you hundreds and hundreds of homeless people who've got nowhere to go. And some of them are veterans who fought for this country and they don't get shit all. That's what I have a problem with. We are more united than ever. I really think actually ever. We are, and we're getting there, and we need to. No problem, Sharon. We need to get there. We need to do it. We need to stick together. Lawrence Fox was attacked yesterday as well. Really? For God's sake. I'm pretty sure at this point, people have it happen in the UK and Ireland. People are rising and finally awake and need to get. Well, hello, Freak. Correct. Spot on. Hello, Herman the Tosser. Good afternoon, sir. Think Mannheim, Germany. Perfect example. Perfect example of how the West thinks that. I will be doing a video on that. Cover it. Couldn't disagree anymore. So where does it end? And if I let everyone in who says they're a doctor, we're in trouble. No. We should have the same system that they have in Australia, where you have to score points and you have to apply. If it can work all over the world, why can't it work here? I go, if you do eventually get into the hospital, a lot of them are immigrants there, but they do a great job, and I've got no problem with that. But the thing is, if you were a real doctor, you wouldn't float here on a dinghy. It's as simple as that. Yeah, because you'd get a job and you'd apply. So if you come over on a dinghy, I don't care how qualified you may be, you're not welcome. There are legal ways to get into this country, and if you follow them and you believe that, honor that flag right there. You honor that flag right there. You believe in that flag right there. You believe in British values, and you're prepared to work hard. Fine, welcome as always. Many were saying it will be good. Yes, absolutely. Fear of stranger dangers, blowing out all proportion meant the mother skipped their children house. Absolutely. Couldn't go out and play in the street or park without local. Exactly. Everything's done for a reason and a purpose. We know they don't. Exactly. The problem is about the Muslim GP has said he was, well, if anyone comes out and said they're pro Hamas, then they'd get deported. Hamas is a recognised terrorist organisation and they should be immediately deported. End of. Yeah, if you support a terrorist organisation, bye. That's how tough we got to be. We don't need any more men. Lol, we have enough. Exactly, we do. It was raining at 40. Her welcome, at least in the Mississippi. I couldn't get into us when I tried. Shame. Although they're going the same way. Paul Thorpe had threats as well as security being to London Station. Yeah, he had to change his travel plans at the last minute because of idiots. They are removing 100 tents almost daily in Dublin's main canal bank, but 100 more just it's so bad in Dublin. It really is. Genuinely, really is. So let's keep the borders open for illegal immigration. That's it. That's it. Close the borders, and if you've got a skill that we need, you apply for a job, you come here legally. Anything else, you wander in here with the borders shut, bye. I don't care. This is how it has to be. This is why there's a problem, because people won't talk like that. What good will it do? They get more people to listen. The journey starts with one step. We just need momentum. Exactly, we do, 100%. Migration legal, otherwise, there's always a matter of room. We can't take everybody in. This is also true. Soon we require the football stadiums to have a protest. Soon the football stadiums will be full of protesters. The thing is, we need local doctors, not outsiders. Agreed, but it takes so long. It takes so long, and the problem is we offer them such low wages here in the UK that when they do get qualified, they say they can get double in Australia and in America, and they disappear. It's simple as that, unfortunately. Sorry to say, but this only message just mind you, the fellow Brits. Well, this is very true. Hello, Blondie. Welcome on board. Lawrence has followed home after he's having his phone stolen. Police seem to concern. Well, of course, they don't care, do they? Hey, see, there you go. See, that's that. What I've just done is the level that we have to get to. This is what our politicians should be saying. That's what they should be saying. When I told him to go back, exactly. United we stand. Amen. All right, Gobster, mate. Hello, Wu Tang. It's not immigration, it's weaponized migration. True. Check out Brooklyn, New York, where they have their own Muslim police style officers now. Indeed. Worrying that. Delboy was saying to the, yeah, exactly. So where do the Irish tents come from? Some people take them down. But, well, it's a bit more like the dinghies that get taken back over to France. Yeah. We have to stand together. Amen. Amen. We do. Absolutely. Please don't concern as well as compare brass, but exactly 100%. Got to go now. No worries, mate. Have a prior engagement. Catch you at the rest when I'm back. Well, it won't be long. I'll be knocking this stream on my head myself because I have things to do as well. Low wages, 100,000. Yeah, okay. Well, not for certain things. Not for certain things. It's also work balance, work-life balance. It's okay. You never need to apologise for anything. Get rid of the illegals. We know. Well, this is true. One beautiful big family. Amen. Amen. I feel sorry for the nurses. They have to go to university with a saddle debt before they start. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I actually think the far left are not. I agreed. Agreed. Hold on a second. Right then. Woke up in Dubai yesterday. Nice. It was not a bad place to wake up in, to be fair. And hello, Paras in the Philippines. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Mike J. Obviously, I live in Belfast and the parliamentarians have been paid to stay quiet and not go first. Doesn't surprise me one iota. Nothing surprises you anymore. You know, the best thing about all of this? It's brought us all together stronger. The English, the Scotch, the Welsh, and the Irish have become together more than ever in the past. Amen. And we can only get stronger. Hello, Martin Skipper. Good day, mate. Zero tolerance. All legal should be on the France boat. Exactly. Totally agree. Maybe we should secure the channel yeah, absolutely. But the Navy won't do it because the Navy's been infected with the woke. Our military's basically ineffective now. I wonder that myself. I can be sure somebody's making a killing. Somebody with boats. Well, as I said, the Navy they won't do it. Speak the truth, be a witness. All you can do is stop it in its tracks. Amen. I better go. Got a phone call to deal with coming up. No problem, mate. As I said, I'm going to knock it on the head myself now. I think the far left of the new Nazis, yes, indeed, get invaders out because that's what it is. It's an invasion. Don't forget the Iranians are now our family all under one flag. Amen. They are. There was plenty of them there. Absolutely one. I would turn the boats around. Me personally, I'd stick the Royal Navy in there with a gunboat, give them two things, and then fire a shot over the bow. It's as simple as that. It's something's got to give. Yes, the Patriots with boats shot the. Well, yeah, yeah. This is true. Right then, I've been over for an hour. It's all right. No problem. Unity is our strength. Diversity means the actual opposite. Amen. This is what we got. One thing before we bring it to a close that yesterday showed is unity. When we unite together, unite behind that wonderful flag, we are powerful. We will get bigger. 27th of July, don't forget. It's disgusting. Plenty of private boats in there. Not my family, God. So no offense. No need to apologise. Yep, the Ukrainians. Yeah, absolutely. They certainly do. I'm 4 hours in front. Yeah, only papers new recognised yesterday. Excellent. My last few videos have incorporated a lot of Iranian voices, particularly if exactly what they have. And if you haven't gone over to Sadiko's channel, hop on over. It's great. You should be 100% that we do not have sovereignty. Well, we don't, but we could get it back. Thank you, Sharon. Much appreciated. Diversity of everything except thoughts. Exactly. Far left now have nasty society. Absolutely. We all love you too. I choose to keep it. Absolutely. But that's the best way to be sometimes. The council can't supply B&B accommodation to give them a tent, so they didn't have something to say. The police are asking them to be moved on. Oxford we're screwed with net zero. Oh, I feel sorry if you live in Oxford. I really do. We are amazing and stay strong. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I really have got to bring this one to a close. As always, you have been absolutely awesome. You are a wonderful bunch of people, wonderful bunch of mother truckers. You are awesome. We are always going to be stronger together. Yesterday made me proud. Today has made me feel reinvigorated. Thank you for your support. It's been absolutely awesome. I will continue. I'm never going to stop. A lot of you realize, or if you didn't, I've now completely demonetized my channel. I'm not making a penny out of this, and I will never make a penny out of this because it's the right thing to do for me. I don't want to sell my soul to anyone. You have been awesome. Thank you for these wonderful messages that are popping up. It's my privilege and honor to do these for, and it's an honor to have all you people, wonderful people here. Footprints, just to let you know, this is all by design, and we'll cover that in the later one. Thank you so much for taking those few moments to spend with me over an hour. When it's a beautiful sunny day here in the UK, you could be rather doing other things, and I'm so glad that you spent the time with me. It's an honor. Don't forget, over 75% of people who watch my videos and streams are not subscribed. Please hit that subscribe. It does help. I just want it so we can have more people. I can pass the message on to more. That's all this is about for me. It's just about getting the message out. It's just about speaking the truth. It's just about trying to do what's right, because I'm proud of that flag. I am proud of my country, and I will not let it go quietly by. I have stuck my heels in. My shield is buried in the sand. I am not taking one step back further. We shall never surrender, and we shall always fight to the end. So with that, I'm done. So until the next one.